gentlemen of late. And there you hear it. The music of the Fabulous Freebirds. Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy. Here's two men who travel throughout the entire country, constantly on the go, but we've got some men, the World Tag Team Champions, who intend to keep those titles.
Gordon, it's been a long week. It's been a long night. But we've made it through it, and the time's coming, baby. Those titles are ours, and they're going to come to us.
Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a look at the two men that they are particularly concerned about, the World Tag Team Champions, Ole Hansen and Stan Hansen. We have some tape to look at right now, so everybody look to your monitor. And Powell now has his hands full as Hansen continues his punishing ways. Hansen caught him. He drove a knee just under the chin, caught him high in the chest, and now a full body slam. Then crashes down across the back of Powell, and again tags up. Now you're seeing the World Tag Team Champions in action, and I can assure you of this. You're not going to see a team any more finely tuned than you are Anderson and Hansen. They have a natural affinity for each other. And Pritchard explodes now on Anderson, catches Anderson. Stan Hansen charges in, and Pritchard catches him, and Pritchard has exploded on all of them. Tommy Pritchard out of Texas now going wild. Has Anderson in trouble again, and Pritchard. A perpetual motion machine now explodes on Stan Hansen. Hansen in a lot of trouble now as Pritchard continues to punish him. An arm whip off the ropes, caught him with a drop kick coming off the ropes, and Anderson closes in on him. And now they're double teaming, and the referee calling for the break. Boy, and you talk about a young fellow with a lot of fire, a lot of grit and determination. Tommy Pritchard has it. Powell started to come in there trying to mix it up, and it was Hansen turning on him as Pritchard tagged out. Off the ropes, and boy, did Hansen catch him with that lariat. And I mean, he just flat wiped him out. He completely wiped him out with that lariat. Obviously something you're going to have to watch for.
Well, yeah, I've been hit with it before, and he's a big man, but nevertheless, thinking about what you did to me about a week and a half ago, and thinking about what happened the last time in the Omni, baby, it's obvious to me, it's obvious to the brother that they know the time's coming, man, and I would be fighting like that too to keep it, because we're coming to get it.
Hey, you said it all. You know, you got to give credit where credit's due. Ole Anderson and Stan Hansen, they're both big men and they're both tough. But, you know, every night when they go to sleep, it must eat at them. I mean, it must eat down in their stomach by the way they got them belts, man. They didn't win them belts. These belts right here, they were won.
Well, there have been a lot of problems between the Freebirds and, of course, Ole Anderson and Stan Hansen. We have some more videotape that I think is of a great deal of interest at this particular time. So, once again, let's turn to the monitor. One of the most effective tag team combinations that I have seen in a long time. And as this man tagged up and moved in, Anderson very quickly cinched the waist, did a full waist drag takedown, and now riding his man, cross-facing him as he maintains the ride. And
yeah, good cross-face there, Mr. Solie.
Right.
Young Alan Tuffarello is just a new fella, and just the fact that he's got enough courage to get in there with the likes of Ole Anderson and Stan Hansen is, you know, is a feather in his hat there.
Well, I think, too, of course, every competitor realizes that regardless of what team you happen to be on, you're going to have to play all of them if you're going to get the championship experience that you need. Yes. So,
very good, Mr. Solie. And you notice that Anderson never once has let go of his opponent. He got him against the ropes. The referee told him gentleman break. He even left a hand on the opponent's shoulder. What he's doing is he's guiding the weight displacement that his opponents try to put on him. It's extremely, extremely brilliant wrestling. I'm not sure you people can understand it if someone doesn't explain it to you. And then again, that's what I'm here for, is it? To fill you in on the knowledge that you don't have. And Hansen, now he's a brute. Oh, now watch him, watch him. He'll never lose contact till Hansen's got the man. Very good. You notice?
Hansen now has some chops into the chest, and it creates more problems for his opponent. Hansen, who has a reputation of being a bone breaker, if you will, and he has a trail of victories behind him that include putting some men out of professional wrestling, and he just caught him with a lariat.
310 pounds of freight training right there.
Okay, he caught. Well, there you have it. Of course, it was not too terribly long ago that you were being interviewed by Bobby Simmons in the dressing room in Michigan when suddenly Anderson and Hansen took it upon themselves to attack you when you were by yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, that's right. I was by myself, and the brother wasn't with me. And Piper's talking about 310 pounds of freight train, where you're looking at 280 pounds of walking, talking, romping, stomping, graveyard destruction. And it's something you're going to have to face. Now, I don't like watching this film, but I want to watch it, and I hope Ole and Stan are watching it. Because these people are the ones that won it. It's like I said last week, brother, the free bird will never die. Never!
Let's get back to this point in time when Anderson and Hansen, a tremendous tag team combination. They're the World Tag Team Champions, but they're not above, as we find out, taking advantage of a single individual, one who's even seated, as a matter of fact.
My name is Bobby Simmons. We're going to do something here tonight, this evening, that wrestling fans very seldom get to do. We're going to have a little in-depth conversation with Michael Hayes from the great state of Michigan. As you know, Georgia Championship Wrestling tours a great deal these days. And we just came up to Michigan, and we're going to sit here for a while and just kind of talk with Michael Hayes and get a little in-depth look at the way he lives and the things he does. Michael, we're glad you took this opportunity to be with us.
Well, thank you, Bobby. You know, it's great to be up here in Michigan, and I'm proud to, you know, be wrestling for Georgia Championship Wrestling. And tonight it was a great match. I had a hard, you know, fought match, but it's nice once in a while to get out there in single competition. You know, it's a little bit different. I prefer tag team wrestling, but nevertheless, you know, Terry, he was with his family in Jackson, Mississippi. They're traveling. It takes a lot out of you, and he had the night off. But anyway, I was up there, and, you know, it's nice to be here.
That's great. I would like to congratulate Michael. He had a tough match tonight, and he did win. Mike, let's touch base a little bit on the tag team competition. I know you're one half of the current national tag team champions, but I noticed tonight you were out kind of scouting, taking a few notes, watching the team in action who are currently the world tag team champions, Stan Hansen and Ole Anderson.
Well, Bobby, as you know, and some people don't, just recently, not too long ago, we defeated Stan and Ole in a non-title match. And I've been scouting. We always scout them together, but tonight, you know, I went out to scout them. And I believe, even though they did successfully, you know, defend their titles, I see them slipping more and more, even since we defeated them not too long ago. And I think maybe they're in a possible slump. But, you know, I'm going to get my notes together. We've already made notes together. And when I get back to Georgia at the end of the week, we'll put it together, sit down, and it's just a matter of time, brother.
Well, I know, Michael, you're a big baseball fan, too, and baseball teams have scouts. They send out individuals to watch teams that are coming up. And it's what's that? Gentlemen, please. Anderson, wait a minute. Hey, Jesus.
Get him right here! Hey, get him, officer! Hey, come on, get out of my way! Let him out here!
Well, and obviously Anderson went after that cameraman and almost succeeded in destroying a camera, but I know one thing he's done. You don't travel alone anymore.
You're damn right I don't travel alone. You think about this, baby. What you did is going to cost you. It's going to cost you your reputation, because Ole Anderson and Stan Hansen, yeah, they're big, they're bad, they're the World Tag Team Champions, but it's going to end, and it's going to end very soon. And after it's all said and done, baby, you're going to get a good hiney kicking, too.
That's right. You know, I got to say, Gordon, you know, I had a lot of respect for Ole Anderson and a lot of respect for Stan Hansen till all this happened, but, buddy, you got yours coming now.
We'll be back in just a moment. 2 world championships. The World Tag Team Champions, Stan Hansen, Ole Anderson, defending against the Freebirds.
You know, one thing, I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get here, to come to television, to get up here and tell everybody in Atlanta that nobody is going to keep me off television again. Now, I don't know what it does to Ole, but it does something to me to have somebody to come up here and suspend me because we whipped some snot-nosed kid in a dressing room because he's a smart aleck. Well, let me tell you something. Tomorrow night in the Omni, Jack, these belts are going to be up. These belts are going to be in the Omni, and Ole and I are coming. Freebirds, y'all come on, because we don't care, Jack. We get the job done, and in the Omni, nobody pushes Stan Hansen and Ole Hansen around.
You couldn't have said it better. Hayes, you had a few scars on your head last time we met. You get ready, because this time, you and Gordy together, you're not going to have any excuse. We're going right through you at the Omni. Get ready.